There is a schedule that we must respect. It can't come to life in its own concept. It is materialized by other objects. A schedule third and without defect. A natty boo shanty can work on a desk. Coffee smoke me cali weed and think on the rest. Getting out of the world without any negligence. Try you simulate the king.
Jah Rastafari, in the name of His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie I I, welcome. Extract from a time from Doum, a time to run away, a time to sit, a time to be in danger, a time for security. The poem structure is a shape of groups of two verses, each verse formed by two antonyms. The first verse spoken in realistic parable. Not all groups have the second verse, they only have verse 1, so you'll often see the following poetic figure. G1 verse 1, antonym 1, antonym 2. G2 verse 1, antonym 1, antonym 2. G3 verse 1, antonym 1, antonym 2. G3 verse 2, antonym 1, antonym 2. G4 verse 1, antonym 1, antonym 2. G4 verse 2, antonym 1, antonym 2. G5 verse 1, antonym 1, antonym 2. G6 verse 1, antonym 1, antonym 2. In this, we can define G7 as the extract. The antonym 1 of verse 1 is the simple opposite of antonym 2 of verse 1. But thinking just a little deeper, more antonyms that sound like strong words for a parable. In the song, we fall very quickly on waiting words and understanding the omission or not of verse 2. Sometimes, about its omission, the verse 1 that follows the precedent verse 1 plays a verse 2 role. So by comparing all precedents verses 1, they usually are heavier than verses 1 that have a verse 2. So when we compare following verses 1 with verses 2, verses 2 say that their respective verses lack of weight, which makes us focus on words whether they're heavy or not, broad defined or not, okay? A time to sit, a time for security, a time to heal, a time to build up, it's all about reggae. Reggae covers, Hammer, Soul Love, The Domain of Wonders, Beauty Blossom. On the what we call verses 2 of reggae singer Doum's A Time, the artist quotes King Solomon's book of Proverbs, in which the Israelite king states meaningless of man and things. Solomon, at the time of the release of the biblical book, compiles all his greatness by showing his wisdom under the influence of divine inspiration and touch of God. A time is a good vehicle for the transmission of Solomon's knowledge and approval of his godly wisdom. Doum, at an early age, when he was around 20, used to climb in a tree when he went for holidays in Portugal to see his mother's family, and meditated on King Solomon's Proverbs and the book of Ecclesiastes upon it. And it has been manifested to him the chance to write a song about it. In it, an album that he is preparing.
Oh, time, time, oh, time, time, oh, time. A time to love, a time to hate, time of war, a time of peace, a time to remember, a time to forgive. Time to be sober, time to have a drink, time to be young, time to be old. Mama said we're waiting for trouble. Mama said the crickets are